Good morning, everybody, and welcome back to Stone's Whispers, session 58. See, I remembered. Something told me like 30 seconds ago. Yeah, we're back. We're going to be back for this weekend and next weekend, and then we're going to take a little hiatus and play something else. We don't know what yet. We're still deciding. Anyway, we got 2 sessions of this, and we've just had some major events happen. So, Shauna, do you want to kick us off with the recap, please?
Oh God, yeah. I feel like I want to skip so much of it because who cares anymore? No, the party carried on through the dungeon. That's what we're calling it. There was a fucked up thing called the Death Kiss that they had to fight, and I think that was the third and final key to get into the throne room, the final room, whatever it is. There is a kind of skeletal motherfucker in there named Leofric, and he said he was the keeper of this place. There was some attempts at civil conversation that didn't go. It didn't go poorly, and then they didn't go great, and then they went really bad because yours truly, I think, pissed him off a little. Who could have seen that coming?
Can't imagine you doing that. No.
But in that conversation, he did let it slip that this is the place where it can be destroyed. He wouldn't tell the party how to destroy it. He did tell them how to use it, which was not helpful. But after some back and forth, he commanded Hal and Turnip, who had a mark of something or other on them that made them obedient to him, to kill Cora. Turnip resisted. Hal did not as much. And while Turnip fended off Leofric, mostly by himself, Cora and Eva were trying to deal with Hal without killing him, because if he died, he was going to turn into one of the weird faceless jailers. And so it was a game of keep away while Turnip did a lot of the heavy lifting. Thank you. But after some chaos there, oh God. The Leofric was slain and released a stone, a small little stone that Hal seemed to know belonged to him, and fit into the hilt of his sword, and with desperate prayers from most of us probably, he used it and destroyed the stone. Sliced right through it. There was a kind of bright flash of light, and everyone received a vision of some sort, or saw something, or learned something new. But as all kind of fell silent after that, the attention turned to Turnip, who was 1,000 yards staring, and seemed to have had the worst revelation of all of us. And that's when he finally, guys, opened up to the party, much against his will, I'm sure. I think it almost killed him. But he let the party know, or rather someone else in his body let the party know, that he had been sharing a body, a soul, with an Empyrean named Aurelian, who had forgotten previously who he was, but learned that he was the firstborn of Lathander and Tyche, and he requested their aid in becoming whole again. There were some questions asked, of course, and some conversation had, and some anger expressed, and some opening up of some bitterness, but ultimately agreements to help turn about. And yeah, I think that was more or less it. And then the group decided to rest in the throne room because they were all tired and dying, and we are now level 10.
We are now level 10. Yeah, exactly. Thank you. Now that I've moved you off that page, I can't find it again. Here we
go. Don't make me go back though.
Everything's fine. Here we are in the throne room. You guys have rested, recuperated, and had a bit of a chance to, as you said, sort of catch up, share some secrets. You do notice as you are resting, probably Cora and Eva would notice this first, that whatever magic was holding this place together is starting to disintegrate. Not so much that, you're going to do an Indiana Jones style running out of here with the place crumbling in all around you and everything.
Aw.
But like one by one, the perpetual flame starts to die out. The pillars start to crack and crumble. The place seems to be turning into the ruin that it probably should be. And so you kind of get the idea that once you leave this place, there probably won't be any coming back, which is good. This place has served its purpose. So I guess my question is, before you go, is there anything that you want to do here?
I mean, there's only so much. I mean, I'm so curious to look around the whole fucking place, but that's not gonna happen.
Grab anything that's not bolted down that might be of cultural significance and take it with us.
Yeah, if there's anything that looks super important, yoink.
I mean, I don't think there's a whole bunch of artifacty stuff here. It's mostly the building
Is there a
itself
gift
and then
shop on
those
the way
magical
out?
plinths.
Mm.
Yes, of course there is. They sell
Okay.
Hell yeah.
coffee and little figurines of liches and
Can I get
I want a
a little
badge.
t-shirt that says,
I'd
I
like-
visited the Stones Temple and all I got was this shitty t-shirt?
Yes, of course.
Thank you.
Rummaging through rubble, Hal probably just goes, "Can you believe adventurers used to be able to like make livings doing this?
Imagine.
You think this rock's gonna fetch at the market a couple bucks?"
Eva is gonna look through the pile of like there's always the like nameplate thingies, the like little number plate things, and there's never the ones with your names on them. And just like try and find the members of the party, and none of them are here except for Turnip. For some reason, there's a Turnip one, but none of the others are.
Well, you're in the garden section right now, and it's just
Yeah,
those little
okay, fair.
markers.
There's always like the weirdest names and never the sensible names. So like there'll be no Cora, there'll be no Hal, there'll be no Eva, but there'll be like Turnip. That's definitely there.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so you have a look at the nameplates, find a turnip, throw it away. And,
A question of asking, are Turnip and Hal still cursed? Or is that gone?
That seems to not be an issue at the moment.
Yeah, if there's a way that if I can check in on that and just kind of figure out what's going on, if I need to deal with that or not.
You can do a medicine check if you like. Or no, sorry, it would be an arcana check, wouldn't it?
All right, I will guide myself. It's arcana. 19.
19, nice. Whatever magic was impacting them seems to have disappeared at this point.
I figured it would be tied to the stone, but I just want to be sure, so we're not like, oh, it's fine, and then 3 days later the faces are gone.
3 days later, not so fine.
Yeah, I'm just gonna.
right.
I'll keep a kind of close eye on them for the day and just make sure. But
Sure. Feeling rested and recovered, you guys head out of your cave into the big cave. I'm not going to make you walk all the way back, but if you recall, there was like a sort of a more natural cavern that led into this one, and you guys head away from that. And yeah.
Cora, did you maybe want to contact the boat and tell them we're on our way out, and hopefully, they can either come back for us if they need to, or be ready to pick us up?
Did we ask them to wait for us? I don't recall.
I have no idea what we asked.
It feels like we've been, in there for almost a month. I feel like, DM, would we have? Was it fair to say we would have spoken to them and be like, "Hey, give it, like we're gonna go in there. It might, if we're not back in like 24 hours, then leave," or something like that.
I think that's reasonable. Yeah, I mean, it's up to you what you think you would have told them reasonably. I'm not gonna sit here and police you and be like, "You wouldn't have said that."
Yeah, I think it would have been
You
reason
didn't
like we
say it.
wouldn't have
Yeah.
known how long we were going for, but I think if we're like, hey, give us a day, and then if you haven't heard from us, then I guess flee rapidly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems pretty reasonable.
Okay.
So I'll check it if we don't see them on the way out, but I was without spells for a little bit yesterday, and I don't want to do that again.
Sure.
So are you? How are you checking in on them? Are you doing like a message or sending?
I guess if we go out to the exit and can see them, because we asked them to wait nearby, and if not, then I'll send. But I think the hope is that I won't need to.
I see. Yeah, so you guys head out. Let me put you on the glacier. If you remember, this is kind of like the entrance that you found. You head on out and you poke your head out of there. You look around and you don't see any sign of a ship.
Now, what do we think the chances are that they've just left and they're not like? I'm gonna look around for wreckage.
Yeah, you don't see any wreckage. Everything
Okay.
looks fine.
All right, then at whatever fucking awful time in the morning I'm sure this is, I will cast sending. Where is it? Morning. We're back. We're done. We're ready to be picked up if you are around. Oh, and I'll send it to the captain of the ship.
Okay. Hang on, I need to get my 25 words here.
Hmm.
I mean, you could make it really short with just 2 words. Just kick rocks is the response.
Fuck off.
Or literally just no as the
I don't think that like shit really hit the fan.
So you hear this voice in your head, "Darling, you're back. That's fantastic. We didn't think you'd make it. Wait right there. We'll swing by."
Lovely. All right. Yes, they are on their way.
Okay. How long do you guys wait?
I mean, we don't have anything else to do.
No, guess we'll give them an hour or 2.
Okay. So you sit on the side of this extremely cold glacier. It's morning. Here's the thing about the Sea of Moving Ice. It's very far north. What time of year are we in? I don't even know.
We're early fall.
Early autumn, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. So it would be getting dark pretty early and staying dark. So there's probably only a few hours of sunshine in the middle of the day. So at this point, it is pitch black out. Amazing. Like you can see the stars. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. We'll say a little bit of a moon just to allow you to sort of see things going on in the water. And you wait and you don't see any sign of the ship.
Yeah. Do I send another message? I will.
I mean, you should probably, if we're having troubles, you should maybe just contact somebody reliable, like Cassandra.
Actually, I feel like maybe midday, after the first couple hours, I would have wanted to check in with Cassandra anyway.
Let her know that we've destroyed the stone, I guess.
Well, also just like, hey, we destroyed the thing. Did the world blow up? I don't know. So I will give me 1 second. I'll craft a message for Cassandra. Talk amongst yourselves while I count words.
I know, it's one of those things where you're like, and I tend to count syllables as well, then I have to go back and restart.
I just want to write a
gone.
sentence that feels right, and then I highlight it and see the word count below.
Oh,
I was
that's a
probably
good
gone
idea.
to each party member. Would have started with Eva and just been like,
Mm.
"Hey, Eva, good work yesterday. Thank
Oh.
you for not hesitating and ensuring that you protected the party."
I'll be honest, I feel hella conflicted. I could have killed you.
You could have, and I didn't, but you did the right thing. You made the right call. So good work. And he'll just clap you on the shoulder.
You can see that like that is not helping. Like Eva does not feel good about the whole scenario, especially now you've brought it back up to her. We can talk about this when we're not potentially freezing to death, but I don't feel good about what happened remotely.
Well, I mean, I don't feel good about my part in it, but you have nothing to feel bad about. You did your job. You did exactly what I asked you to do.
Sure.
And then he'll walk over to Turnip and Turnip, good work yesterday. You basically dealt with that guy all on your own. Been a pleasure having you around. I hope you stick around. And one way or another, we're going to get you good.
Turnip is turned away from the rest of the group. He's just muttering to himself animatedly.
Well, things change.
Away from the group, like facing a wall or something. But when you go up to him and say that, he'll turn around and say, "Yeah," and just sort of like nod. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, all right.
Yeah, Hallbjorn goes, all right, good talk. And then he'll walk over towards Cora.
And he'll continue mumbling to himself, speaking to himself.
And then, same deal, walks over to Cora and says, hey, Cora, great work yesterday. You managed to keep the whole party alive, and we accomplished our goals. Well done.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm still here. Can't complain.
I do think that's what I was asking.
I guess I'm not following. Everybody made it through. We saved the world. That's what's not to be good of it.
Fair enough, I suppose. We couldn't have done it without you either.
Well, I don't know. I think Turnip and Eva probably had that handled.
Well, possibly, but all of the lead up, I think, was lots of it on you.
I mean, all I did was kill an angel. I don't know if I did all that much.
I mean, you killed the. I certainly wasn't going to do that. So. You also, as you always do, stop the rest of us from dying by being a living wall.
Wow. I mean, I got to be useful for something, right? But like I said, I just wanted to say good work and see if Cassandra will come pick us up out of this frozen hellhole.
All right. There's that long stare of like, I want to extend this conversation, but not the time, not the place.
And then Hal's going to walk over to Perlavash and be like, Perlavash, great job yesterday.
Thanks, man. Good job to you, too.
You really made it a lot, honestly, just so much easier getting around on that ice.
No.
Honestly, it was pretty...
Cora glares at Perlavash. Not like genuinely pissed, but like, fuck you.
We do need to have a conversation with Perlavash about which orders to follow and which ones not to, though.
Yeah, Perlavash, next time Hal tells you to kill me, maybe think twice about it.
I do whatever Hal tells me to do. He's my buddy.
Because you're
my buddy too.
Possessed.
But you're not my buddy. He's my buddy.
Yeah, that's fair. Just, maybe next time he's like, hey, this person who's, been my ally for so long, we're going to kill them. At least just be like, why?
Yeah, maybe at least ask why.
Oh,
okay.
Okay.
That's terrifying.
All right. And then
he turns to Hal, he's like, right, buddy?
You got it, pal.
Oh, God.
And then finally, he's going to draw his sword and be like, great work yesterday, sword.
Oh, okay. I turn to Eva. I'm like, I think he's losing it.
Losing? I think we're past that.
All right, do you have your message for Cassandra?
I keep getting distracted when I try to write it, so I'm just gonna go for it. I don't.
Okay.
Cora's not a planner. But yes, just to Cassandra. We did it. Stone is destroyed. I think we're stranded. I think. Up in the sea of moving ice. How are things? Have the wizards all evaporated? Rescue?
I just love rescue.
She saw the character limit was approaching. She does the worst thing that asks a bunch of questions with sending. Because like, I have 25 words, you stupid fuck.
She just sends you one word back. Description? You hear it in her slightly annoyed tone, and you realize that like asking you to pick her up in the sea of moving, asking her to pick you guys up in the sea of moving ice with no idea where you are is not super helpful.
It wouldn't be me
point.
if I didn't annoy her a little bit first.
Take my ring off, and you could just tell her to scry on Hal.
Oh no! Don't do that, please.
Oh come on, we're all fully rested. What are a bunch of pissed off Thayans gonna do? Show up and get wrecked? I guess.
Oh, we could. Listen. We just love to not. Anyway,
like having our
I
squire on one
will
of us is probably
cast
the
another
safest
sending
message, but-
back. Do we think the other ship was destroyed on the way here, or just like fucked off? I'll find out in a minute.
I think they just fucked off.
They got paid. Why would they come back?
Yeah,
it's true.
I mean, it was a party ship. They were having a party.
If they're on their way here, just slowly because they're all hungover. Sorry, and then I will send one more sending, and just give her a 25-word description of like big old caves. A more accurate description, and about approximately how far we had to travel to.
Her getting here, if you do that, is that's a small chance of her doing it. That's terrifying.
25%.
Can you give me a description?
Chance.
Ice, caves, water,
Cold,
sky,
cold, north, wet.
I'm gonna come back at this point.
Turnip's like, you guys need help.
Where's the ship?
We don't fucking know.
I don't know. They said they were on their way, and that was this morning. So probably fucked off. I've contacted Cassandra Dearest, but I mean, worst case scenario, I do have a scroll of teleport. I don't think it'll go well, but I do have one.
Hold on. Let me see what I can do.
Might honestly be our best bet, unless Turnip can ruffle something.
All right, so pushy.
Gotta roll my sleeve up. I'm gonna dip my hand into the water.
It's cold.
Yep. And I'm gonna see if I can send a call to a whale.
Oh, Gary comes back.
Yeah, it takes a little time. But you didn't go that far from Gary. You probably have to wait about maybe 20 minutes. And Gary appears next to you. All of a sudden, kind of like you just see this whale breach in the spout of water from his blowhole. And Gary says to you in whale, "Hey friend, how's it going?"
Hey, did you see a ship around here? You know, the one that we was on before? If you remember.
D100 and find out. 25% chance.
So on the top quarter or the bottom quarter?
I was thinking bottom quarter.
Son of a bitch.
No, I did not see a ship.
All right.
I was playing in the tidal pools.
No, you good, man. Who has the map? Give me the map.
I'll give it to him.
For all the map, can you take us out to the map real quick?
Oh,
World map.
sorry. I did not clue in that that's what you were asking for. I am not at my sharpest today.
We're somewhere over here. I'm just gonna like draw my finger around all the glaciers, all the floating glaciers and stuff. Obviously, we don't have a pinpoint.
No.
I heard stories. There's like towns in Icewind Dale. And maybe I can ask Gary to give us a lift to the mainland. Might
Well, you
help.
want us to ride a whale for days?
Well, not
it's
for
gonna take some
days.
time.
Maybe he's got a friend he can load us off to, and then we just I don't know. We just whale hop.
I mean, I have a scroll of teleport. I can also. Ooh, why would you suggest that? I have the plane shift amulet. Just throwing it out there.
I mean, teleporting back to Waterdeep would be a good way of shortcutting this shit.
It's a gamble if I can use the scroll. I think I don't know how much it works. And then it's a gamble that the spell actually takes us where we want to go. If you remember with Cassandra, we got shunted around a bit once. That is likely to happen. It is a powerful spell for me to cast. I am not that advanced.
Nothing else. I help Gary. He can take us from, chunk of ice to chunk of ice. He's getting tired and stuff like that. It's not like it's open ocean or nothing like that.
We could
It's true.
maybe
I mean,
if we try teleport first, and
I'm
then
just
if
going
that
to
doesn't
step
work,
in here.
Mm.
Sorry, I just want to make sure you guys have all the facts. You guys are not that far from the shore, if you recall. We had been talking about you guys were moving through these really narrow ice flows that were
Right.
closer to the land. So you're not that far from shore. So it wouldn't be days on a whale if that's the route you choose to go. Just so you have all the facts.
Okay.
Sorry to
So
interrupt.
yeah, maybe we try teleport
could go
first,
back to
and
mainland
then
just so we're not floating around.
All right, then we hop right on Gary.
Right.
What's the other question?
This is not how
What, Turnip? Do you know where we need to go?
No.
Okay. Well, what are we waiting for? Let's get on the whale, I guess. This is a first.
Hold on. We ain't just gonna put on nasty ass boots on top of Gary. Hold on, I gotta ask him first. Gary.
Yes.
This is a little bit of a favor, but is it all right if us four landwalkers hitched a ride on you? If you could drop us off on the mainland where there's solid rock and everything, that direction. I point relatively towards the shoreline, the main shoreline.
I don't know if I can swim atop the surface without you getting wet, but can you wait here maybe 2 hours? I will return with a friend. Okay. So Gary takes off. He just dives down into the ocean, and you see him swimming quite quickly away. And you guys find yourself in the situation where you are sort of waiting once again to see if he shows up, I suppose, or what he has in mind. At the end of the 2 hours, just at the end of the 2 hours, hang on, I'm bringing it up. Maybe I'm not bringing it up. Sorry, bear with me a second.
Mm-hmm.
You guys
No
threw
problem.
me for a loop. But I have
Why?
a thing
Because we
for
asked
this.
a whale for a ride?
Yeah, well, it triggered a memory in me, and so I'm going to use it. I just have to find it.
Gary rolls up with the aboleth. He's like, hey, this guy said he'd give you a lift.
Yeah, this.
I'm gonna start a fire because it's gonna be cold. Waiting
What
here
are you
for 2
starting
hours.
fire with? What are you using?
We have torch. I have torches.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Like
light some of your
cobble
torches
together a
on
couple
fire.
torches from everybody's, like a torch or two, for everybody's
Yeah.
kit. Just build a small little fire, just to stay warm.
So, Turnip, do you know where we're going next? And I'll kind of like look him in the eyes.
No,
Like
man, you the second person to ask me.
Oh, right. No, sorry. I apologize for trying to help you out.
No, I don't. He don't. He don't. I don't. You don't. You don't. You don't. I don't. He don't. Nobody knows.
Did that help? Was that helpful to you?
I just shake my head.
As you guys are squabbling, suddenly there's this sort of splash of water, and an enormous sperm whale appears.
Oh, fuck yeah.
This whale is... I actually have a picture of it. I'll pull it over while I bring it over. This whale has strapped to its back a boat.
What?
I am not kidding you.
Okay, I will ritual cast Speak with Animals again.
LME has a mighty fine hat.
Actually, you don't have to, because this one talks to you and says, "Greetings, I heard you needed a ride."
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck is going on?
Yeah, we usually need to get back to the mainland. And that's really it. That's really it.
Certainly. I would be more than happy to take you to the mainland. It has been a long time since anyone has ridden atop my back.
Yeah, hold on. Let me bail it out real quick. I'm assuming that the boat's filled with water. Obviously, since it came from underwater.
Dry.
What? All right.
Cora at this point is sure she's tripping balls.
All right, I'm gonna hop in. I'm gonna step in. What was your name?
Talk to Eva and Hal. Be like, are you seeing this too? Am I losing my shit?
I think I am. I think I'm seeing it too. I'm not sure what or why I'm seeing, but yes.
See, my name's Godric, but everybody calls me Turnip. Kind of had that nickname since I was growing up. Never seen a whale with a boat on his back before.
That is because I am the only one.
How what's going on here?
How this why what when who?
My name is Anajuk, and I had a friend who helped me see the world in a different way. And this friend strapped a boat to my back that I might take him really, through the oceans. And here we are. Hop on the boat.
You know what? Absolutely. I have no further questions.
Okay. This is fucking weird, but sure.
We're about to find out if being underwater is as uncomfortable for Hal as being on a boat.
Oh, he's on a boat under the water.
You're about to do both at once, yeah.
How long you and Gary Bear known each other? Y'all related or?
Many years now. Gary is my great nephew, twice removed. I don't know.
I'm gonna assume. Obviously, the whale's name is not Gary. I'm sure the whale. Well, whales are pretty
weirdly enough,
pretty
yeah,
smart
it is.
creatures.
Yeah, his name's Gary.
pretty smart creatures. I'm sure they have some sort of name for themselves or some sort of designation.
Yeah, so I think probably Gary is the closest pronunciation that a human could get. Well, unless you speak whale.
All right.
So will you guys all hop aboard Angajuk, and he dives below the waves, and when he does, a bubble of air surrounds you. You stay perfectly dry. You can see through the bubble like it is glass, and you can see the water all around you. And you feel safe. If you reach out and touch the edge of the bubble, you can trail your fingers in the water just as though you were trailing them on the surface.
For whatever reason, I imagine Cora was the first to do that, and Hal just immediately reaches out and goes, "Don't do that."
100%. It's all right. This is crazy. I kind of, I feel like this would be a great time to be tripping bulls. Just throwing that out there. This would be an incredible trip, is all I'm saying. That is so weird.
Yeah, let's put you guys on this page just to give you something different to look at here.
Oh, I guess I'll wait to get back to the mainland to send Cassandra another message.
Okay. You don't have very far to travel. You're not that far from shore, but you have a really unique sort of experience riding on the back of this whale. Angajuk sort of is very cognizant of the fact that there is a boat and a bubble on his back, and so, he doesn't get so close to ice flows that you're worried about being scraped off by them or anything like that. But you do get to see, like, the underside of the icebergs. You get to see all the fish swimming in the water, the sea creatures. He takes you down fairly deep, and you get to see, like, sort of the ocean floor. It's really incredible.
Shit, that's cool.
Much like other, or I guess unlike other parts of the ocean, much like the land here, it's very cold, it's very desolate. So you don't see as much life as you would in like a tropical reef or anything like that. But you do see some of the more hardy species that are able to survive in this absolutely frigid water. Cora, if you do reach out and touch it, it like your fingers feel frozen immediately. It's that kind of cold that like makes your hand cramp. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Oh God, yeah.
And so like, so it's really cool to see this underwater landscape. The bottom of the water is almost like the moon's surface. With the odd plant growing here and there, but a lot of rocks, a lot of sand, and then the odd creature floating by with these massive glaciers up above you. And then occasionally you come out into a stretch of free ocean, and you can see the sun reflecting on the waves up ahead of you. It's pretty incredible. And Angajuk takes you to a sort of, all of a sudden you start going under a lot more ice, which leads you to believe that you're probably getting closer to the shoreline. There is a lot of sort of like more permanently frozen water that you're seeing up ahead. You can't see sort of the waves any longer, and you're still under it. And that might be a little uncomfortable, especially for you, Hal. Like, if you needed to swim up right now, you wouldn't be able to breathe. You wouldn't have anywhere to go. You'd have to break through the ice first, and it looks really thick. So it might be a little bit uncomfortable. But before long, Angajuk starts rising. sorry, I am transmogging things out of another game. I wasn't anticipating this, but I thought it was cool, so we're putting it in.
I don't know why you were anticipating this.
Yeah, how could you not?
Oh, I do have it in here.
I like the idea that the ship at one point shows up, but they look down and they see us. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Tell you,
Captain?
I didn't expect that the ride in the underwater machine thing to be beaten as an experience so quickly.
True. Yeah, this tops that. Well, there's no dwarf hitting on you this time.
Exactly, it beats it easily.
Oh, well, that's confusing. Are you guys on a page?
Page
On
is
the
just
page or
completely
still on the
black.
old page?
It's black.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Lighting off, that's probably why. Just get rid of those. Oops, daisy. That's caps lock. So here we go. Okay, there we go. So you guys sort of come up to this, like, is that? Oh, okay, that's on the wrong layer. Hang on. That's Anjajuk. Everything's fine. You guys come up in this sort of hole in the ground right up here. And you see there is an arch. You can see the side view of it here with Anjajuk with his little boat on top of him.
So cute.
So cute.
Yeah.
So right in the arch, there is a hole, and Anjajuk is able to surface there. And you find yourselves looking at yet another just weird kind of situation. This seems as though it is a hole that Anjajuk has made in the ice so that he can reach here. You're underneath this arch, and there's a dock with a bell right here. And then on the other side, there's a dock with a boat that is completely frozen in. It's very odd, to say the least. But Anjajuk sort of brings you up through this hole in the ice and says, "This is as close to land as I can get you, but you should be able to make it to the dock there. This is my bell."
Thank you. You do this regularly.
It has been a long time since I've had a person on my back, but there was a time, yes. We used to go on adventures together. It was wonderful.
Thank you. This is incredible.
Yeah.
You're welcome. If you ever need me, just ring my bell.
Yeah, for sure. Thank you.
If that weren't so wholly unfun for Hal, he would be on board for coming back here and doing this again. But he did not enjoy that whole experience.
He needs to be just a little bit high.
We should, like, what kind of adventures? I have so many questions.
I know.
Is this like one of those really
yeah.
sad Puff the Magic Dragon type stories where this dude just outlived the person who used to ride on his back?
I mean, he did say there was a druid who used to do this stuff with me. Whales live a long time.
So sad.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a mental note to fucking go on a whale adventure every so often.
Yeah, we should definitely come back here. Eva's looking a little, like, still a little bit stunned at, like, this whole experience.
Or could really dip into the capitalist fantasy and start charging people for rides. Set this up as an amusement park.
Please keep your hands and legs inside the whale bubble at all times. Okay, yeah, and I'll get off on the dock and just, like, still kind of disbelieving. Like, of all of the crazy, horrible shit we've seen in the last 24 hours, somehow this is the, like, huh?
This is the
Like
thing that's the
chained
most
up
difficult to believe.
angels with their eyes burnt out. Sure. An ancient creature hell-bent on protecting a stone and destroying the party. Sure. This whale, huh?
What?
One of these things is not like the others.
I'm gonna pull up my sketchbook and start drawing the whale in his little breach hole.
Awesome. So, you guys disembark from the whale and make your way across the ice. There are some ravens that sit atop this, or vultures that sit atop this arch that flap down upon you. But they are meant for level 2 characters and are no trouble against you guys. And you make your way here to shore. There is a small, once you climb up onto the dock, there is another boat that is kind of situated over here that is sort of being used as like a cabin. If you choose to peek your heads inside, which I imagine Cora would do, it just seems like a Cora thing.
It's a very Eva
100%.
thing too. Yeah.
Fair.
You're like doing it
taking a
for
look
scouting
inside.
purposes. I'm just like, I'm nosy. I want to know.
There's an old bedroll that is, even in this frost, is looking a bit decayed, as though it hasn't been touched in many, many years. And then some wood that has been sort of chopped up, and it looks like it's being used as firewood. Again, it looks really old. Looks like it's been sitting here a long time. This was perhaps where the druid used to stay when they were visiting Anjajuk. And you find yourselves in Icewind Dale.
All right. I'm going to, I suppose, send a message to Cassandra and just. So, we got a ride on a whale. We're on the mainland now. I don't know what else to tell you.
Heading
We'll
for
walk a
Icewind
bit.
Dale.
Yeah, heading for town. We'll keep you posted.
Cassandra just says, "Glad you made it safe. I'm gonna need the story later. Let me know if you need me."
Hey,
Bye.
maybe save your magic for when we actually hit somewhere that's like she can come to and pick us up.
Well, I didn't want her jumping around the sea of moving ice trying to find us when we weren't there. It's called communication, Turnip.
Well, she wasn't going. I don't think she was going to do that in the first place. She's a lot smarter than the four of us combined. So.
Well, yes, but that's an assumption. I didn't want her trying or panicking. It's called communicating.
Turnip doesn't do
You
communication.
You didn't make it sound like she was panicked.
You don't know. You didn't hear her. Maybe she was sobbing. I heard her. You didn't.
Was she?
You don't know.
All right. I'm just saying, we fight something big along the way, man. I just hope you don't waste all that magic of yours chit-chatting.
I get that.
Listen here, Mr. Two Spells.
Hal just claps Turnip on the back. It's like, that's what you're here for. He'll protect us from anything big. And then Hal's got like one hand up over his eyes and he's scanning the horizon trying to see if he can see like smoke or something in the distance.
Awesome. Hal, give me a perception check.
Oh, this is what he's so good at.
Oh, hell yeah.
Nice. You see, you can kind of see off in the distance. I mean, it's pretty far away. Let's see what the distance is here. We're talking 12 miles, 13 miles to Lonelywood. But you can maybe see a bit of a path. You can see a bit of smoke in the sky, and you get the feeling that, like, at least in this general direction, there are settlements.
All right.
You guys, just for your reference, you guys are roughly here.
Okay. I was gonna say, did you want to put the a marker down for us?
Yes, I can do that.
I will just clap his hands together and be like, all right, I got a good feeling about that direction. And he'll just start walking.
Yeah, I'm going with the big guy.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like out of
Whistling a
spite, I
jaunty
want to
tune.
cast another sending spell just to be a dick.
So yeah, you guys start moving through this area. Now this area is untraversed for the most part by people. There are no roads or anything in this section. You are far enough north that there is not a lot of trees as you travel. So you're pretty much just dealing with like really flat, or I guess more like almost like sand dunes, the way that the snow has sort of like blown up and over and around. It is cold, the wind is whistling in your face. Fortunately, you guys have cold weather gear, but it's even with that, it's pretty miserable travel. You're walking through like snow that hasn't really been walked on before, so you're kind of sinking up to your knees. Occasionally you find a bit of a crusty bit of snow when you get about half a step or 2 steps in before it breaks and you're back down below in the softer stuff.
Yeah.
It's miserable and it's hard work. And there's probably at one point at least where your snow pants, when you fall through the snow, ride up and then the snow goes down into your boot and then your
Oh,
boot's
the
wet
worst.
and cold.
I think Hal's doing the
it's-
most important job for the party, and he's taking point, and everybody can just fall in behind him.
I was
so
gonna
he'll
say, I'm
carve away.
I'm walking behind Hal.
Yeah, Eva is at least using Hal as a windbreak, if nothing else.
Yeah, I'm baby ducking behind him. He's the mama duck, and I'm just kind of like sticking really close and using him as shelter and as like a snow breaker.
Awesome. Yeah, you guys walk for a little while. I would definitely consider this difficult terrain. 11 miles is roughly 22 miles, and you can do 24 in a day, so it's probably about a day's travel until you hit town. So you've been walking for a couple of hours, and you see a bunch of elk that are sort of off in the distance a little ways. It seems to be a small herd, maybe like 12 of them all told. At first it only looks like there's a few, and then you realize a lot of them are lying down. The ones that are standing are they're pawing at the snow as though trying to clear a space to find some grass or something beneath to eat. And they are rail thin. You can see, even from this distance, all their ribs. It looks as though they haven't eaten well in a really long time. Also of note up here, just setting the stage in case we ever choose to play this campaign, although we'll have talks about that, because I'm not sure I love this one. There is... the darkness here is overwhelming. The cold here is overwhelming. That couple of hours light that you get is even less here for some reason that you're not entirely certain why. And you find that it gets really dark really fast. And you have a choice to make. You can push on through the night at the risk of getting lost. Or you can try and find a place to camp, set up a camp, and rest the night so that you have a better chance of finding civilization in the morning.
I have an idea.
What's that?
Our ritual cast it again. See, Kirsty, here's the thing. Stop throwing animals at me.
No, I will not.
Yeah, let our Disney princess do his thing.
I will call to the elk.
Okay.
In fact, I'll directly make my way to them. I'm assuming this is we spot them. This is sort of like it's dark at this point. It's starting to get dark. Like, oh shit.
Yeah, you're
Might
like I
not
said,
wanna-
you're a couple of hours in your travel, and it's already starting to get dark.
Yeah. So I'm gonna make contact with the elk. While speaking their
When you
Moosey
first
language.
approach, they like kind of like back off. They look like they're getting ready to flee. And then seeing that you don't present a threat, and when you call out to them, they settle a little bit. They seem very skittish though.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
He forgot to cast the spell. This is just him doing it.
I say, oh, can I have a minute of your time?
The male of the group steps forward. He has a great set of antlers, and in his emaciated state, you almost feel bad for him having this large a rack of antlers, because it seems like he has trouble sort of holding his head up, holding that weight. And he steps towards you and says, "Greetings, friend. You are a long way from the villages. We don't see people out here often."
I will avert my gaze as to not present a threat.
Okay. Sorry.
And if I may, I will hold my hand out, if I may, to touch him by the mouth-ish area.
Yeah.
His
Yeah,
snout.
he permits that.
We don't mean to intrude upon your territories, oh great one. We know these are your lands. But we require help getting back to the villages. If you can help us, we may ride on top of you. My group and I, my fellows and I are I just had the word that flew out of my brain. Are prepared to offer you food.
At the word food, his head sort of snaps up, and he says, "If my herd and I have very little strength left. If you can feed us and put food in our bellies, we will happily take you to where you wish to go."
As a token of goodwill, I don't know if you know what that word means. I'm gonna take off my backpack and distribute all of my rations.
Okay.
If only someone in the party could create food or something like that.
Well, I'm counting on
If
that for
only.
you to make us that food.
You both? I can cast it more than once. Unlike some people, I don't have that many limited spells.
Mhm.
All
But
right. So
I'll do that.
start
I'll do that first. I
distributing
will
food.
present the food as an offering first.
Okay. Is this rations? Is it meat? Because these are elk.
Well, I'm not gonna. If there's any dried jerky, obviously I'm not gonna use that. I'm gonna take out any of the dried nuts, berries, the hardtack,
Okay.
everything else, but
Okay.
but the meat.
Yeah, so they start. It's like I said, it's a herd of 12, so I doubt you have enough to feed a herd of 12 in your backpack.
Yeah, but
It definitely
these are my
it
full
definitely
10
is a
days.
goodwill gesture. Yeah, it's a good will gesture. They eat it, and it seems to they sort of share it evenly. It's not a full meal for any of them, but it's enough that like they start to perk up. And the lead elk says, "I have not felt this strong in a long time. Thank you."
We are prepared. We may offer you much more, and much more than enough to fill your bellies. We just need to get towards the outside of the town just a little bit. You don't have to bring us inside. We understand that these are still your territories and everything, and you are the ruler of this domain. Wise alpha elk.
He says, we will make this agreement once. We will permit you to ride upon our backs in exchange for more food, yes."
I thank you. I thank you for your generosity. I shall bring you to my fellows now.
They follow you. Like a Disney princess, Turnip shows up to the rest of the group being followed by a whole herd of elk.
Alright, I struck a
Wonders
bargain.
truly never fucking cease.
I struck a bargain with them.
Huh?
We can ride on their backs all the way to town, all the way to the outskirts of town. They agreed to take us, and in exchange, we give them a bunch of food and stuff. So if you can use some of that magic.
Oh, you want me to use it now? Okay.
Well,
Already walked over. Do they prefer carrots or grains, Turnip?
We can give them our rations if you want.
No, I can conjure a stupid amount of food.
All right then.
I'll create 45 pounds of oats.
Oh, okay. Well, Hal got it too.
You can do it too.
Awesome. They dig in. They eat and eat. It takes a while, but they eventually are satiated, and they do something interesting. They sort of like shore up the snow around that area so that they can come back to what oats they have not yet eaten.
It disappears in 24 hours.
They don't know that.
Mm-hmm.
So they can keep it and come back to it later when they're hungry again. So they think.
Brutal.
And with that, 4 elk step forward. Turnip, you are permitted to ride on the leader's back. Cora, Eva, and Hal, you guys are...
Which poor elk is saddled with Hal?
a big, strong doe. She's one of the healthier looking ones.
Mm-hmm.
Hal getting his strong woman dream at last.
Maybe that's how it happens. Maybe he ends up with an elk wife.
Learn to speak with animals just for this.
Oh.
Evidently, they're easy to keep happy. You just need to make 45 pounds of oats.
Which town do you want them to take you to? Lonelywood is closest to the north, although you have to go around the top of Mount Dalden, or your other option is to hit Bremen.
Since we have enlisted their aid, I will, if possible, if they're up to it, especially on full bellies now, the larger settlements, the bigger ones, such as I'm assuming the ones in black dots are the larger settlements.
Yeah, they are larger, not by a ton. I think they would probably balk at taking you any closer than that. But there is a lot of movement between Targos and Bremen, and between Tourmaline and Lonelywood, and they're really close. Like Bremen and Targos is less than an hour on foot.
Bremen's probably better.
Miles.
I don't think any of us actually have any idea where we are, so it would just be like, take us to the nearest village.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, can we go to Goodmead? That sounds great.
Goodmead is great. You would like it, Cora.
I mean, got mead in the name.
I think what they will do is they will take you to Bremen. And again, I'm just going to do a little bit of a setup for perhaps another camp another day. We'll see. As you guys are traveling, as dusk starts to fall proper, you look up in the sky and you see a chariot that is being pulled by a great beast. You can't quite make out what it is from this distance. It's this flying beast. And the chariot seems to be bringing, it's almost like someone has a blanket and is pulling a blanket of darkness over the land. And this chariot is what is pulling that darkness. And with it comes snow and ice. And as it passes directly overhead of you, snowflakes fall, the wind picks up, and chill, like everything just gets colder. And then the chariot continues on out of range. Yes.
I do have a question, because Eva, obviously having leveled up and having taken a certain feat, Eva now has 10 feet of blind sight, and I was wondering what that would kind of look like to her. Like, what the darkness would look like to her now. Like,
so, I mean, maybe this is a decision for you. I would think that, like, blind sight is more of a... Do you know how I kind of picture blind sight? Have you seen the TV show Daredevil? And he's like listening, and they kind of show like the echoes of sound reflecting back, and that's kind of like how he sees the world. That's kind of how I picture it. So like you would see like the snowflakes, kind of like sound bouncing off the snowflakes and that kind of thing, using the wind or whatever as your... I mean, that's my version. You tell me how Eva would do it. Maybe with your ancestry, maybe it would come out in a different way.
Yeah,
maybe
I think
like
Eva...
radiance that...
Yeah, I think Eva kind of like that. There's like a gentle radiance around everything within like 10 feet of her, like outlines of stuff, like when you're like edge detecting on a thing in Photoshop. And like, this is the first time she's noticed it, and kind of looks at the other and goes, so it's dark, but I'm seeing like outlines around things. Like, I really don't know how to describe it.
Like beyond how you normally see in the dark?
Yeah, normally I'd see just like it's dim light, but I can actually, like, if you hold up your hand, I can Cool, yeah, I can see you do that. I can actually see like an outline around your hand and your middle finger.
Are you high?
I wish. It would make this so much more fucking bearable. Seems to have happened since the whole thing in the cave.
Right, okay.
Weird.
I guess if it's a bad thing to keep an eye on it, I don't.
I mean, it seems useful. I'm just confused that I'm seeing it.
Fair enough. Okay, well, don't get too high.
No promises.
And I think with that, you guys arrive in Bremen, but this is probably a really good point for us to take our break. So why don't we take 10 here, and we will meet back up with you guys arriving in 10 towns for the first time.
Okay.
Sounds good.
See you guys in about 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, welcome back, everybody. We are here at the Sea of Moving Ice, and the players have just headed towards Bremen. And I just realized I brought the map in, and I didn't check to make sure it came in. Oh, but it's archived. Awesome. There we go. You guys arrive just on the outskirts of town, not far from Bremen itself, as the elk refused to go any further. And so you guys begin to make your way towards the settlement. Let me move you onto a Bremen map. Oh, and turn on some sounds. Small town life, good weather. Here we go. Let me give you a little overview of Bremen. Bremen is a sleepy little town that sits on the west bank of Mare Dualdon, at the mouth of the oh my god, these D&D names, Shanegarn River. So Mar Dowldon, I'm going to put these in chat so you can see what I'm struggling with, is the lake and the Shanegane River that meets up with it. There is a harbor here that leads out onto Mar Dowldon. And there are boats that you can see on the docks if you guys come that far. You guys are on the other side of town right here. But the whole lake is frozen over. So, yeah, how do you guys approach the town? Do you just sort of wander on in?
Are we thinking that Thanes are going to be inside this little tiny town waiting for us, and we should probably be in disguise?
Would you be in this little tiny town in the middle of a frozen desert by choice?
I am.
think I think if a Thayan has gotten the assignment here, they've definitely lost the lottery.
I know. I just don't want to, have made it this far and then not be cautious.
True.
It's not like, I really doubt they're like, well, stone's destroyed, let's go home and call it a day.
Yeah, they
They're
won't
also
give
probably not entirely aware that it's been destroyed yet.
True.
What
yeah, I
just
guess
happened
there's
yesterday or whatever.
Oh God, yeah, it's been one day. Okay. I don't know. Do you two want to go into the town? I say you two. I don't know which of you two I'm speaking to.
Eva could disguise herself.
I
Eva
feel like
could
you and
disguise
Turnip
herself
usually
and
go into the town.
yeah. We could go and scope the place out and then let you know.
Sure.
At the very least, try and figure out what the hell this town is called.
Yeah, so I can give Cassandra a sort of better point of destination.
Yeah, we can do that.
Alright, have fun.
Okay,
We
so who's
probably
going
won't.
in? Eva and Hal?
Not with that.
Or Eva
attitude.
and Turnip, probably. Because Turnip's got the hat disguise, and Eva can change her clothing and her appearance a little bit.
Okay. And so Hal and Cora will be staying on the outskirts of town. One thing that probably all of you notice is there is absolutely no smoke coming out of any chimney here. It doesn't seem as though anyone anywhere has a fire lit. Turnip and Eva, as you guys walk into the town, I guess first of all, can you describe to me what you have chosen to make yourselves look like?
I guess Eva would put her head together with Turnip and say, go for the grandfather and granddaughter thing again.
Again?
Do you have a better idea? I'm all ears.
I don't know.
The reverse, you go as his grandmother.
Yeah.
Sorry, so are you going with the grandfather and granddaughter?
I'm for it, but I don't know if Chang is.
Okay.
Or
Okay.
Okay. So you guys head on into town dressed as grandfather, granddaughter once again. Immediately, people stop and stare at you. These are hostile stares. These people do not seem overly friendly, and they instantly clock you as outsiders. They are not hostile in the way that they don't make any threatening gestures or moves towards you or say anything. In fact, no one talks to you at all, but you were definitely stared at. You see kids stop in the street and just stand there and look at you as you walk past. you seem to be, like I said, instantly recognizable as not being from here. There are 2 buildings of note. Ignore the one that says buried treasures down below. That's for something else. But the town hall and the 5 taverns center are sort of the areas of note here on your map. So the town hall is obviously the town hall here. Bremen is a really small community. Oh, sorry, Buried Treasures is an inn down here.
Okay.
Sounds like the name of a strip club.
Right. Town hall is here, and then this is 5 Taverns Center, which, surprise, surprise, is 5 taverns clustered around a central location. The taverns, it's shocking that there are 5 taverns in this small. Tiny town.
No, it fully tracks. It was either going to be 5 churches or 5 taverns. Those are the 2 types of small towns there are.
Eva is going to focus on.
I'll put in chat.
Sorry, go for it.
I'll put them in chat just so that you guys can have them if you want to run towards one or the other.
Sure. Eva's going to focus on.
Everything here looks old and poorly maintained.
Okay, Eva's going to focus on trying to do the GeoGuessr thing and like trying to look for clues as to like the name of this place, because we don't have a fucking clue where we are.
Yeah, good point. Why don't you give me a history
Perception
check,
or
please?
okay, history. Okay, here goes something. Oh, okay, pleasant surprise.
Nice. Okay, it's the 5 taverns in the circle that clues you in. You know a little bit about the history of 10 towns, and you remember hearing a story about 5 brothers who originally intended to build a tavern together, but each had assumed that he was going to be the one to run the business. And none of the brothers would work for any of the other brothers, so each of them built their own tavern in the kind of same location where they had originally intended to build the one all together, and each of these taverns were competing against one another. And you just remember it being such a bizarre story. It kind of like stuck with you, and when you see these 5 taverns in a circle in this little tiny town, you suddenly realize that you are in fact in Bremen.
Okay. Eva will message through the group chat as soon as she pings that, but this place is called Bremen. There's 5 taverns in like a real close cluster to each other, and I remember hearing a story about it.
Place.
Yeah, I have a feeling it probably would be. There's also a inn here called Buried Treasures, which I think sounds a whole lot like something else.
My kind of place.
Yeah, they don't seem very happy to see outsiders, but I haven't seen anything that would suggest we're being watched for malicious reasons yet.
Okay, well if that's enough to go on, I can message Cassandra.
Yeah, probably is.
Get to it.
I guess maybe we'll try and get some rooms at the Buried Treasures or something. At least to get something to tide us over in the meantime.
I mean, we'll see how. I mean, Cassandra might be like, I'll be there in 2 minutes.
True, yeah, okay.
But I don't know, give me a second.
Mm-hmm.
And I will cast yet another sending.
How many words in the sending does "hey" with multiple Y's count as? Asking for a Cora.
Just, it usually for other people counts as many, but for me, I get this special. So I will cast sending at 4th level. That should give me a bigger word count, I think. The higher.
Or let you send pictures.
More words. Yeah. This one I get emojis actually. And I feel like Cora intentionally uses emojis like an old person. That's just like, what does that mean?
Hey, party emoji.
Just to confuse people.
We've made it to Bremen.
Yeah.
Party emoji.
Sad face, yeah.
Come pick us
hello.
up, pleading
I'm
face.
the DM. Emojis do not exist in this world.
Aww.
I'm done with it.
Not yet.
This world is a prison.
Alright, what are you sending, Cora?
Hey, yeah. Hello. We're in Bremen, little town up north. Quite cold, not friendly. Ta-da!
Okay, and you hear, all right, I'm coming to get you. Hang tight. Researching Bremen now. Give me 10.
And then I will let the group chat know. She said 10 minutes. She's doing some research. She's pulled up Google and is looking up Bremen. She's on Google Images to try to get a sort of
Google
lay of the
Maps,
land.
Bremen, route check, teleportation.
Do you remember those like big packages of encyclopedias that everybody used to have in their house? Like, I imagine she's like rooting through like one of those Bremen, trying to get a picture or something.
Yeah.
Because Cora
World
gave her
Atlas.
nothing other than the name. Yeah, exactly.
No, I gave you cold.
You think of the chances that all 5 of those taverns have the same beer supplier or ale supplier?
Well, I imagine they're pretty identical. Maybe they're themed differently. One's got like a cowboy theme.
Is it worth having an entire separate tavern just for the theme? Like, they gotta have some sort of craft brew, right?
I don't know. I've been to places that the whole thing is just shitty themed bars. There's tons of them. While we're out here, I'm gonna look up at Hal, who I'm sure I'm cowering behind whatever the direction the wind is. I'm the opposite side of him.
I think Hal's making snow angels.
But I will be like kneeling on the ground with my like fucking cloak wrapped around me, just trying to be warm. Hal, I just wanted to bring up yesterday to just make sure that we're all good.
I mean, honestly, you tell me. I was the one who lost it and tried to kill you.
Well, that's the thing, is you didn't lose it. You were mind controlled, right? It's not on you.
But isn't it Turnip? He tried to do it to Turnip, but Turnip didn't do it.
So Turnip, I don't know, got lucky, had a moment of clearer mind. I don't know, doesn't listen to people anyway.
Well, you sort of have a point there, and Hal keeps doing the snow angel.
I just wanted to make sure that you knew that I don't blame you at all for that. It's fine, really.
I appreciate that, but you should, and I'll get stronger, and it won't happen again.
I don't think it had anything to do with that, Hal. It's not. You didn't choose to do any of that. And listen, you didn't. I was fine, no harm, no foul. But I don't want you to blame yourself for it.
Well, I appreciate this, and I will take it under consideration.
I can see that you're not going to, but I encourage you to try.
Just awkward silence is how it keeps making the snow angel.
Mm-hmm.
Cora, you get a voice in your head that says, "Shit. I'm somewhere called Dugan's Hole? Dugan's Hole, are you sure? Dugan's Hole. I think I'm nearby, but I'm not sure. how close? Can you get here? It's cold and I don't like it.
Yeah, do I know if that's nearby? I doubt it, but maybe.
History check.
Famously really great at history. Paid so much attention in school. Oh.
E.
I did
you know
pay
that
attention
Dugan's
in
Hole is one of the 10 towns. And you know that it is sort of in the southern part of the region.
We know that the only reason Cora knows about it is because the name is Dugan's Hole.
Yeah, holes
100%.
are her
I thought
favorite
it was a
terrain.
funny name.
They are her favorite terrain,
100%.
so yeah.
Yeah. What's it called? Dugan's Hole?
Dugan's Hole.
I want to know more about Dugan.
A hole so big they put a town in it.
Good for him.
Mm.
Anyway, I'll respond back. Yes, I vaguely know where that is. We'll make our way to you.
Good. Tucker's getting us some rooms.
That's the only response. Actually, no, I'm gonna slap Hal on the leg and be like, she brought Tucker. Of course she did. Oh my God.
For protection.
Uh-huh.
Sure.
They better be using protection.
I was gonna say, yeah, I hope they brought protection. If you pass on the Dugan's Hole thing in the group chat, Eva will try and make some ask some people about how to get there.
Yes, of course, I'll tell the group.
Okay. Yeah, Eva will
Okay,
try and.
Sure. There's a dwarven woman who's walking past. She gives you one of those unfriendly stares.
Eva will literally go for like the least unfriendly stare she can get, and it's probably that dwarven woman.
Yeah. I was gonna say no one's particularly friendly here. And you catch her eye, so she sort of like stops and kind of just raises an eyebrow at you.
Excuse me, ma'am. Sorry to bother you. We're trying to get to Dugan's Hole.
Well, you're pretty far from Dugan's Hole if that's where you're looking to be.
Yeah, I figured we were. We kind of got turned around. God, my voice is twisting. Yeah.
It's adorable.
I'm trying. And yeah, tell me which direction to go.
She says, well, if you take the roads like a sensible person, then you've got a bit of a jaunt. If you go a little bit off the roads, it's a little bit quicker, but I would go off the roads. It's dangerous this time of year. And she makes a couple of marks on your map. So you guys are here at Bremen, and Dugan's Hole is here. So you could go straight. She does say if you wanted to go overland, you might as well just go to Targos and get dog sled. They've got teams there.
Dog sled sounds fun. Eva's never gone straight in her life, so that's out of the question. But we'll consider it. Thank you.
She just sort of like turns on her heel and walks away without any kind of.
Thank you, lady. Okay. Yeah, Eva will pass on the directions in the group chat. Yeah, we might be able to get a dog sled from Targos to get us directly there.
I think we should probably see if anybody is willing to put us up in Bremen, but by the sounds of it, that's unlikely. It is dark now. Nice to get sleep in a warm place.
There is an inn here. We could probably get ourselves a place overnight. Although, well, Cassandra's getting an inn as well by the sound of it. So I guess if we go in the morning,
she's getting it in all right. Let's just say Dugan's isn't the only hole that's being explored tonight.
Okay.
Lightning strikes Cora.
All right, so are you guys going to stay in Bremen the night?
Yeah,
Well,
I
it's
guess.
the middle of the night, right? We were walking or elk traveling for most of the day.
Yeah, that's true. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll go to the
all right.
I'll go to the buried treasure or whatever it's called and get ourselves some rooms there.
Sure. You guys head to buried treasures at the southern part of the town.
Mm-hmm.
Walking through here, nothing is in good shape, as I've said. There is, like, buildings are the paint is flaking off. Doors and windows are, like, boarded up in some of these houses. The lake is frozen over. This looks like a fishing community, so the fact that the lake is pretty much frozen over probably has something to do with the state of the place. Buried treasures, on the other hand, has made an attempt. It's still a little rundown and shoddy, but it is in better condition than some of these other places. And when you arrive, you are greeted by a human woman who sort of flings open the door as you walk in. And she says, "Oh, hello, guests! I heard that there were newcomers in town. Come in. You must be freezing in this cold. Come get out of the wind." And she sort of ushers you into an extremely cold house. There's no fire. There's nothing. It's just cold. And she says, "Oh, are you here for the night? I can put you together an evening meal if you like, although we're a little late in the day for something hot, so it'll have to be some cold meats and cheeses, maybe some crackers to go with it, a nice little smorgasbord, if you will."
That doesn't sound too bad. Yeah, we could take.
That
We
would
could
be
go,
lovely.
go for
Thank
that.
you.
Excellent. Come on in, get your gear off. You must be freezing. And, like, you don't want to take your jacket off. It's so cold in this house. But you're wet, and you probably need to. And she hooks you guys up with rooms for a very reasonable rate. Just a silver piece each for the night, and then that will cover your meal as well.
I'll overpay. This place looks a little run down.
I think Hal is uncharacteristically rude at this point, and he's just gonna be like, "Why is it so cold?"
She says, "Oh, that's our sacrifice to Auril. That's all. We just have decided that as a town, that sacrificing the heat to Auril is the best thing to do. Some of these other towns are doing human sacrifices, and we don't hold with that here. No, absolutely not. Warmth is more than enough."
I immediately think of Cassandra in another town.
Which towns are doing?
Dumb, so he goes, "Oh, what's an Auril?"
Auril's our god. She's the god of winter, that has come here and blessed us with winter, everlasting winter all the time.
Oh, I hope she kept the receipt.
To try and make her happy, you sacrifice one of the few things that would help keep you guys alive?
Yeah, well, we're not killing ourselves, but we are sacrificing warmth so that Auril will see that we worship her and appreciate her, and hopefully she'll allow us to have a spring at some point.
I see.
Hal turns to Cora and goes, "I like your god more."
So do I.
Me too.
Important question. Where are the human sacrifices taking place?
Oh, don't worry. Like I said, not here.
Yeah, no, I know not here, but we have to travel around this place a little bit, and I want to make sure we avoid the human sacrifice if we can. Being human and sacrificable.
Well, Toril, the next town over, they sacrifice humans. But don't worry, you're outsiders. You won't be sacrificed. They don't sacrifice outsiders, just people in the community, believers,
And you're fair enough.
I don't understand, but fine.
Okay, well, I'll give a gold for all of the rooms and meals.
She says, "Oh dear. Oh, let me see if I've got some change."
Oh,
and
no.
she pulls out-
This is for your hospitality in these in this long winter.
Oh, you really, this is a bit too kind of you.
Well,
but she takes the money.
Yeah, yeah. Least I can do for your hospitality. Nice to see a friendly face, friendly-ish.
She says, "Oh, don't mind the townsfolk. They're lovely people, really. They just takes them a while to warm up to you." She kind of like gives you like a little elbow nudge, and she says,
Yep, that's pretty good.
Lots of dwarven people here, and they take their time trying to decide about people."
I can't blame them.
She shows you up to your rooms. The rooms are, I mean, like I said, no fires, but piled high with blankets.
Oh my god, I'm gonna burrito myself immediately.
Yeah, exactly. There is a way to get warm here. She brings into the dining room an absolutely enormous feast of food for you. There is some local delicacies. There is some of the local knucklehead trout that has been smoked. There is elk meat. There's also things that have been brought in from Bremen and some other places. So there's like some some pickled vegetables and that kind of thing. They obviously don't get a ton of fresh veg up here, but just a really nice selection of cheeses and meats and crackers and pickles and all the things you could want.
But all cold.
All cold. Nothing is heated up.
I'm gonna use prestidigitation to heat my meal up.
Sure,
and heat my clothes up.
Mm-hmm.
Sure. She does bring some warm mugs of a drink that they have up here. It's almost like a cider kind of drink, and that is warmed up, and it like allows you to warm your hands a little bit.
Thank you.
And once you guys have finished your meal and starting to head upstairs, she sort of says to you, "You're outsiders, so you shouldn't have to make the same sacrifices that we make. At least that's my belief. I would appreciate if you didn't mention this to anyone, though." And
right.
she hands you each a 2 little stones.
Mm-hmm.
And she says, "The word is warmth. And when you hold them and say the word warmth, these stones heat up, and they're like mitten warmers."
Oh.
And she says, "You can, if you want to put them in your beds as well to warm the bed before you get in, it helps."
How many of these do you have?
You.
Out of curiosity, like, if someone was to offer you money for these ones, would you still have enough to be useful?
Yeah, I could sell these. I could make some more. It takes a little time, but it's not like I haven't done a guess right now. I could do with the money, to be honest.
How much would you like?
Oh, 5 silver apiece.
Let me check how much money Eva has.
I'll just takes out 10 gold and goes, "Here."
Okay. I wish you can do the same,
Thank you.
I'll beat me to it.
She takes the money and she says, "Thank you. I'll pay for the supplies to make some more and a little bit more to keep me in business."
Thank you. And I'm gonna head up and just immediately. I don't know, what's the room situation? Do we all have our own? Are we shackled? Are we shacked up?
Shacked up. You each have your own bed. You each have your own room. The rooms they're beautiful. The quilts are all like handmade. There's some really lovely paintings on the walls. They feel very homey. It's almost like it would be someone's, like you're staying in someone's bedroom rather than in a hotel room or an inn. It's really, really comfortable. A little rocking chair in the corner with some blankets there and a little light to read by. thick rugs on the floor. Everything's a little bit on the threadbare side, but everything's been patched and maintained and is in good condition, or as good a condition as it can be. And it's really comfortable. The beds are very, very comfortable. Nice stuffed mattresses, and probably the best place you stayed in a long time.
I'll definitely dog piles with Pearl of Ash under the blankets.
Awesome, yeah. Shared body heat. Pearl of Ash moves all night and steals all the covers.
Oh,
Sounds about right.
Does Hal fit in the bed?
This is a good question. Are we just piled on the floor? Because Hal is huge.
Hal's
That's
like
huge.
almost 8 feet tall.
Yeah, I mean, you would fit on the bed, but you'd have to curl up, Hal.
It's pretty much normal for him, so yeah.
All right, you guys have a good night's rest. Cora, you can reset your spells.
Okay. Before I go to sleep, I am just gonna let Cassandra know that we're staying here for the night because it's the middle of the fucking night. Be careful. Apparently, there's some human sacrifice going on in some towns. Anyway, good night.
She responds to you and says, we found some rooms here. It's cold. I hate this place. Get here as fast as you can.
The only other thing would have been when we all sat down for that meal, Hal would have used his last 3rd level spell to create food and water again, and it would have just been 45 pounds of fresh veggies and fruit. For tonight and tomorrow morning.
Awesome. Yeah, when you wake up in the morning, same deal. There is food that has been cooked this time, but it's not super hot by the time it gets to the table. Not because she serves it slowly or anything like that, but because it's so goddamn cold in here.
Would she have been down all night? The woman, would she have been down there?
Probably not. No, she would have gone to bed.
Okay.
She's got her own rooms here. But she's up, super early in the morning. It is dark when you guys wake up. Like I said, there's only a few hours of daylight here in this part of the world. And she feeds you a breakfast. It's eggs and sausages, potatoes, that kind of thing. She's maybe got some chickens or something out back, probably. Frozen chickens. But by the time she scrambles the eggs and brings them out, they're on the cold side. But it tastes good, and in the morning you're revigorated and ready to go. So I guess the question is, you've been given a couple of options, so I'll just give you a quick overview of the landscape here. So if you take the roads, which are the red dotted lines on the map, it never loads for me here, you can go Bremen, Targos, Bryn-Shander, across the Eastway down Goodsmead to Dugan's Hole, and that is a day's walk, basically, 22 miles. You can also take the chance, go to Targos, which is about 2 miles, and then to Dugan's Hole from there. With the dog sleds, you're probably talking half a day. It is more dangerous to go over land. It is more likely that you will run into things. You're much less likely to come across anything dangerous on the main roads, but you will get there about half a day faster.
I would like to try the dog sled approach.
I'm
I don't
down.
know what the rest of you think.
Whatever.
Rest of you, remember, take 9 temporary hit points.
Right, thank you.
Oh yeah, 9 temp.
Yeah,
cool.
I'm Either or, honestly, as long as we're not going to get lost. I think last night was Cora's first sober night in like many moons. She's feeling it.
Do we think it's fair to make a bunch of dogs pull Hal through snow?
I think they'll enjoy
Pay
it.
more
I
for
mean,
more dogs.
Probably, yeah, and they probably are used to pulling cargo around, right? Like you're.
And
I mean, you are
the
the
dog
size of
sled
a small
goes,
building, but
Yeah, the dog sleds go straight overland from Bryn to Dugan's. Is that what I've heard?
Targos.
Targos to Dugan's.
Yeah.
Target.
From Targos.
That
to
does
Dugan.
mean we miss Goodmead.
Well, when you
But
put it like that,
It also saves us half a day in
Right,
this
but
frozen
also-
hellhole.
Turnip
Yeah,
looks
but-
fine. He's not going to keel over in half a day.
Can we
Also-
not? I'm sorry. Can we not sightsee in this hellish wasteland?
Yeah, I'd rather
why
not
do you
sightsee
think
here.
everything's hellish?
I would really. Look, listen. I really prefer to go back to the warmth of civilization and society. Down further down south. I want to smell a flower again.
Mm.
Feel the grass
And we will
beneath my feet.
tonight.
Rest. Yeah, you can. Y'all can get wet. Y'all can like booze up like when we get back to Waterdeep or whatever.
I'm just talking about seeing the sights while we're here. When's the next time we're going to be in 10 towns? Probably never.
Never,
I'm
hopefully.
assuming we're outside. I'm gonna look left and right at nothing. Yeah, lots of sights to see.
Well, you never know.
If you look to the left, you'll see acres and acres of nothing. If you look to the right, you'll see acres and acres of nothing. That concludes the tour.
No. I look at Hal. I'm like, these people, no sense of adventure.
My
Honestly,
dog shit more interesting things when I was growing up.
I thought Turnip being from a small town would be more, I don't know, like he'd have an easier time seeing the beauty of what we're looking at. Like, have you ever seen such clear crystal white?
Yeah, it's called linen. It's called washed linen sheets.
Yeah, look at him. He's all suddenly bougie, wants to get back to civilization, turning into a city
I'm-
person.
100%
I'm not turning into a
with
city
Turnip
person
here.
because we. What? Why do y'all keep thinking like we living in the mud and y'all cool, man? Farmers enjoy clean clothes as well. We wash every goddamn day. Unlike
I never
y'all,
said you didn't. I was making
I'll
fun of
pack-
you, making fun of
I'll-
everybody else.
all packed in that shitty. Everybody smelling each other.
Yes, we get
And
it.
yet
You
you're so
hate the
excited
city
to
and
get
it's
back
so
to it.
awful.
Fine, let's start walking to Targus and see about some dogs. See a man about a dig.
Boring.
All right, so you guys walk to Targos. It is, like I said, it's not a very far. It's about 2 miles as you go, and the road here is hard to tell because it's covered in snow, but it is packed down. There are sled marks here. It makes for much easier walking. There's a bridge going across the river, and then you soon find yourself within an hour at Targos. Targos. I have a Targos map for you. There we go. Lovely little Targos. So you would come in. Targos is a walled city, as you can see. It is decently bigger than where you just were in Bremen. It is also, it looks a little bit wealthier. Big wall on the outside probably keeps it a lot safer. You can imagine that in Bremen, being on the outskirts, no wall, they probably suffer attacks from whatever creatures live out in the wilderness. They have a dock that is, again, like a harbor with a walled harbor, and they've got a couple of places of interest. Sorry, it's a wooden.
Unless you're
actually,
Turnip, then nowhere's of interest and you just want to get back.
Yes. What have we got here? So, The Luskan Arms is an inn. Three Flags of Sailing is a tavern. And Triglio right here is a general store. And it has a sign offering dog sled rentals on the outside of it.
Why don't we divide and conquer? You go ask for dogs and I'll go ask for directions. Not at all heading to the tavern. Thank you.
Yeah, we can do that.
Excellent.
Okay, so
Don't
Cora, you're
get
heading
too
to
drunk, though,
the
please.
tavern to get directions?
What? That's offensive. Yes, I'm just gonna go ask for directions and warm up a little bit.
Okay. And anyone else going with her, or are you guys, the rest of you guys, all going to Triglio?
Maybe worth you going with our Hal?
I'm on it.
Yeah.
The one who needs a child leash looking after the one who also needs a child leash.
All right, so let's start with people going to Triglio. So that would be Turnip and Eva.
Yep.
You guys head to this general store. There is a human male behind the counter. He is super scrawny, like all elbows and knees. And you notice that his left hand is quite badly damaged. He doesn't seem to have the use of his fingers anymore. It's still attached to him, but it's just he doesn't seem to be able to use that hand. But he seems to get on quite well without it. There is pretty much everything you can imagine. This is almost like your typical adventurer's store here. There's rations, there's candles, there's torches, there's food, there's 50 feet of hempen rope, backpacks, bedrolls, tents, all the standard supplies. He sells winter gear, as well as it's mostly, there's a few grocery type items, but there is a greengrocer type shop that would sell more of that kind of stuff. But this is more your, like I said, almost typical adventuring gear type thing. Also selling tools, hammers and nails, and all that kind of stuff. You do see that there are dogs, harnesses for dogs, as well as harnesses for different animals and that kind of thing. It's a real mixture of items. The only thing that you don't see, and Turnip, you would notice this, is there is absolutely no fishing gear in here whatsoever.
Oh no.
I'd assume so.
Well, because it's selling all the adventuring stuff, you would think that maybe they would have, because most adventuring stores would have at least a fishing pole, but there's none of that sold here. You do see snowshoes and that kind of thing as well. And the man says, "Come on in, take a browse. If you want anything, let me know. If you need help with anything, let me know."
Okay. I'm gonna look for
Give
some
me rations and dogs.
Yeah, there you go.
Rations and dogs, we can do that. He says the rations are over there. You can take as many as you like. It's 5 for gold, I think is the price. And
I'll take a 10-day pack.
Okay.
We'll grab 4 10-day packs just to be on the safe side.
Okay, for the whole group. And he says, and you said you're looking for a dog sled.
4, and one of the sleds gotta have a lot, twice as many dogs. I'll pay the fee.
Yeah, we can do that. Do you want individual sleds, or do you want, we can do a sled that'll carry 2 if you like, so you just have to rent the 2?
I mean, we could get a 2 and 2 singles. But
2 and 2 singles?
One double and 2 single.
Yeah, one of those singles needs to be, it needs to be able to hold big people. Yeah.
No, we gonna need one of the single ones to have a lot more dogs on it.
Okay, we can take care of that. We do need a payment up front. And where will you be dropping the dogs off? You come bring them back here, or you drop them somewhere else?
We'll be heading to that guy's hole. I can't remember what the name was.
David's hole.
There you go.
Hall?
That guy's hole.
Okay, so that's about a day. If you want to drop them off there, I can send someone to go pick them up. So it'll be 10 gold pieces for the 3 teams.
Yeah, I can handle that. Plus the rations. 4 lots of rations will be, what, 2 gold apiece? Alright. Yeah. So 10 gold. Okay, yep, I'll throw 10 gold.
But 10 gold for the dog sleds.
Mm-hmm.
And he says, alright, you ever handled a dog sled before?
Have not.
No, but I can talk to him.
Good, you might need to. Come on here, come up back, I'll show you how to do it. And he brings you out back, where they've got it's just a sled, there's no dog attached to it. And he gives you a little overview on how the sled works. So he tells you the commands for the dogs, go forward, stop, left and right, that kind of thing. And then he also shows you how to use the brake so that if the dogs stop, you don't go crashing into them. How to set it, how to unset it, and how to lean on it so that when the dogs turn, you lean with the sled so that it turns as well, that kind of thing. Basically just this is how you use a dog sled. Takes him about 15 minutes for him to teach the 2 of you. He gets you both up on the sled, moving around. And he says, we'll have the teams ready to meet you on the outside of town. You just go through the gate at the wall there, and there'll be someone there meeting you. And I'll send them word that you're coming.
Right, thank you.
Okay, and in the meantime, Cora and Hal, you guys have headed to 3 Flags of Salem. I just closed my sheet. Targos. So 3 Flags Sailing is the tavern. There are a lot of probably at this point of the day, there's not very many people in here. The atmosphere when you walk in is fairly subdued. It's not a very raucous tavern at all, but it's clean and dry, and most importantly, it is warm. There is a roaring fire in the fireplace. There is hot stew on the menu. And
so that means they sacrifice people here.
Yeah, you've been told that they sacrifice people here. You come in, and there is a bunch of different brews to be had. But the one that is sort of most commonly sold, the one that you see that is probably the cheapest, or one of the cheaper ones anyway, is the local brew, and that is Good Mead.
Oh, fuck yeah.
So I assume you try the Good Mead.
Oh yeah, and then some.
It is good mead. It is made from, she tells you as she pours it for you, she tells you it's made from, they've got an apiary in the back of the Good Mead brewing place, and they make the mead directly from the mead from the bunnies. From the bees.
Oh my god.
She also tells you she also tells you that it's been a little bit hard, that the price of the meat has gone up as the bees aren't producing as much honey due to the fact that they were only using greenhouse flowers right now because of the never-ending winter. She's just basically chit-chats with you a little bit. She talks a little bit. She tells you that there's an execution plan for today, and she's thinking about closing the inn and going to see it.
Is it a crime thing? It's the execution for?
Oh, no, it's a sacrifice for a rill.
Oh, right. Yes, we were told. How do you choose who gets sacrificed?
Oh, everyone puts their name in a big bag, and you pick a rock, and if you get the rock with the black dot on it, like the lottery.
Oh, the opposite of a lottery, but yeah.
Yeah, you win if you don't get the black dot, I suppose, or you get the honor of sacrificing yourself to a river. One of the two.
Does this person seem like she's drinking the Kool-Aid, or is she like, oh, the honor, or does she buy it?
Give me an insight check.
30.
Yeah. Woman is terrified. She seems like she's terrified that her name would be she would be the one pulling the rock. She seems like she's terrified to speak out against it. She seems like she's terrified of not giving the sacrifice. Like, she's just terrified.
No.
I think Hal was about to take a drink of that mead, and he just puts it back down on the table, kind of slides it away, and goes, my stomach's just turned.
Mine too, and I'll take Hal's drink and finish it for him. So we're trying to get to Dugan's hole.
Oh yeah, Dugan's hole.
Who isn't?
Yes. Yeah, amen. Good for Dougal. And so we're going. I think we're renting dogs. Do you have any just pointers, advice for general overland travel? We're clearly not from here.
Just be careful where you go. There's a lot of creatures out there, and I don't know where this voice came from. Be careful where you go. There's a lot of creatures out there, and with the winter being what it is, they're hungry and they're coming closer and closer to the town. So it gets more and more dangerous to be outside.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
As she starts walking away, Hal goes, no, hold on, wait. How long has this whole endless winter been going on for?
Well, several years now.
Has anybody tried to do anything to, stop it other than just sacrificing people and giving up warmth?
I mean, we've tried all kinds of things, but we're dealing with the goddess of winter here. It's not like we can just go and say, hey, can you stop that?
His figure that flew over, we saw, what the fuck did we see the other night?
A chariot dragging a tarp?
Yeah.
Yes, that would be Auril, casting her spell every night to keep it winter here.
You're sure that's Auril? I'm not doubting. I'm just wondering. To see a god in person is quite something.
Oh, you get used to it every night. Every night she casts her spell.
Do I know anything about Auril?
Roll me a religion check, please.
24.
Okay.
I wouldn't have cast guidance there.
Nice. You would probably know a decent amount about Auril. Okay, so Auril is also known as the Frost Maiden. She is a goddess of cold and winter. She loves ice and all things cold. She believes in preserving things in ice. She hoards beauty in all forms, from art objects and flowers to skilled artisans and their wondrous works. Auril was once aligned with some other gods and wreaked destruction upon the world until they were held back by the other gods. World-shaking event known as the Sundering. Most of the gods withdrew from Turil, leaving mortals on their own, and Auril used that time to step in and make her domain even more her domain, if you get my drift. She came to the far north and plunged it into frigid darkness using her magic. she can't casts great magic night after night in order to keep the whole land sort of bathed in this eternal winter. There are often blizzards that cut off this part of the world from the rest of the world. It is very, very isolated up here. She is not known for being very interested in her followers. She does love being followed, but she doesn't really care what happens to her followers. And so you have no doubt in your mind that these sacrifices that are being made will have absolutely no impact on Auril whatsoever, other than she sees it as them giving her her due right for being worshipped.
I'm not going to convince these people of that, though.
No.
Hal's dumb and feels kind of rude because he's cold all the time. He's gonna look at her like, have all of you considered, like, I don't know, leaving? Because, no offense, but this place sucks.
Well, you could say what you want, but it's my home.
But you could move somewhere else where they're not gonna possibly execute you for pulling out a rock with a dot on it.
Where would I go? My mother lived here, my grandmother, my great-grandmother, my great-great-grandmother.
Did any of them have to live through a lottery to see whether they were executed at night?
Oh, they've lived through all kinds of things. It's not easy living up here. That's why there's not so many of us. It takes courage and grit. Something you Southerners don't have in the same way we do up here.
Just, I want you to know that there's no reward for living life in hard mode.
She says, as you say, kind of walks off. You don't seem to have changed your mind at all.
You think Hal just turns to Cora? You think Aurelian could go toe-to-toe with a god?
In his current form, probably not.
No, but I mean, like, when we do the whole separation of souls, you think he could just go knock some sense into that chariot-riding tart?
Oh, I love the sound of blasphemy in the morning. I don't know. Be nice. Auril does kind of suck ass.
Yeah.
And honestly, what? Like, does she have nothing better to do than fly around making it cold for people? Like, she's a god. This is your concern? You're like, oh, I don't know.
As much as her actions bother me, it's the actions of the people down here that bother me even more. Who just starts sacrificing people?
People that are scared.
I don't know. Seems like the easy way out.
Oh, I agree, but I've seen people do all sorts of ridiculous stupidity in the name of gods. I say this as the religious sort. We're a crazy bunch.
All right, well, you know, any more towns we get into, let's not make small talk, because I was all ready to come in here and have a toast to us saving the world, and now I'm not even sure this hole was worth saving.
Oh, don't say that. And I will get 2 more drinks and toast to myself and just say, to being part of the people worth saving. And then I will carry on, now much warmer, for several reasons.
And how we'll probably, as we leave, how we'll probably say, you know, you probably should have let me cast Purify food and water on that, because they do sacrifice people here.
Yeah, sacrifice and murder are different things. It's not a sacrifice if it's unwilling.
Yeah, all they have to do is hit you with some paralyzation poison, and then shit gets a lot easier.
True. So if I stop walking, I don't know, pick me up and run.
Ways with the carry.
It's the burden of being tall and strong. Everyone wants to be picked up.
All right, so you guys meet up at the town wall. This right, I guess it would be right here near where it says Tubrin Shander. And Turnip and Turnip and Eva are there with 3 dog sleds ready to go. The dog sled handler gives you another quick lesson, this time with the dogs, and you're feeling pretty confident that you can make them do their thing. It's not, you're not going to win any races anytime soon or anything like that, but you can at least travel a half a day overland in reasonable comfort. Seeing you, they do add Hal. They do add a couple more dogs to the team just to help pull you. They tell you that you need to stop every hour just to give the dogs just like a 5-minute break, just to allow them to rest and recover before you move on. It doesn't have to be a long rest, just something to, or I guess in D&D, a short rest. Like, it doesn't have to be a full hour, but the dogs do need a break every hour or so, just to give them a chance to recover, because pulling is a lot of work.
I'm gonna cast Speak with Animals to my sled,
Okay.
and I say, "All right, boys and girls, you're gonna take us." I suppose the rest of the pack, all the rest of the dogs, are gonna hear me too. Boys and girls, y'all gonna take us to Dugan's Hole, alright? Say with me now.
All they say is pull, 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 pull. Let's pull, 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 pull. Like, all the dogs, they're just all screaming pull, 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 pull.
Say with me now. Dugan's Hole. Dugan's Hole. To Dugan's Hole. Pulling to Dugan's Hole.
Pull, 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 pull.
This is like talking to Cora.
They're like leaping up and down in their harnesses. They're just like, they're ready to go. And the guy's like, ooh, they're riled up. You better get on that sled. They're gonna go pretty quick. And now let me tell you, when they start, they're pretty excited to go.
They know the way. I mean, they all know the way, right?
That's what they got you for. But yeah, they've been to Dugan's Hole a lot.
All right.
Oh god, guys, we're promoting drunk driving. Let's go.
I mean, Eva's gonna drive our sled so that you can rest. Don't want you drunk driving.
Hal shakes the hand of the dog handlers.
Safest form of drunk driving.
Yeah, Hal shakes the hand of the dog handlers and just goes, "Good luck. Don't draw the snow."
Oh.
He shakes your hand and says, "Thanks, sir. Look after those dogs."
Is this the guy with the fucked up hand?
No, this is a different guy.
Okay.
I'm hoping the dogs look after me.
And yeah, you guys head out on dog sled. As soon as you give the word, the dogs leap into action and start baying as they run. But it's not long before the baying sort of changes into just like panting, as you know, they gotta keep their breath as they run, and it's quick. You find you're moving at a pretty decent pace here as you're traveling over the terrain. The wind is like whipping in your face. The dogs are just running. And with the dog's large paws and the distribution of weight on the snow, instead of like sinking through it like you were earlier, you're now just flying over it. It's really fun.
Hell yeah.
It takes a little bit of practice to get used to actually using the dog's sled. You find that like you got to be careful with the brake. You got to be careful how you move, especially Eva and Cora in the two-person one. Just because if you don't move with the dog, the sled goes straight and you go flying. So you do find that like Cora, as much as like you'd like to rest, there's no lying down. There's nowhere to lie down on this. You've got to be standing. You're constantly shifting your weight.
Oh no, that's right. Eva said rest. Cora did not. This is a good time for her.
And how cool is it that Sirenscape has dog sled traveling sounds?
That is very cool.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Right? And
you can hear them panting. Oh, I love them.
Yeah.
After your first hour of travel, you call for a break, and you remember to set your brakes on your sleds, and you slow down, and you stop for 10 minutes to rest the dogs, and have a chance to get a little bit of a look around, and you notice some really large tracks that are a little ways off in the distance. You're just kind of like stretching your legs a little bit. Maybe Eva, you have the highest passive perception, and you see that there's some really big tracks, almost like round and maybe like a couple of feet across, like just huge. But they're off. They're a ways away. You're not overly concerned about it, and you get back on your sled and you start riding again. And, yeah, go ahead.
Sorry, I was going to say, can I try and think about what sort of thing would make those kind of tracks? Like, try and do some kind of check and see if I can think about what that could be?
Let's hold a nature check, please.
Okay, I will try.
And I'm going to give you disadvantage on it because you're...
Oh, good.
I don't think you would be familiar with these animals.
No, God, no, she's a city girl. She's read a lot of books, but she's a city girl at heart. 16, okay, that's not too bad.
16. That's not too bad. It could be something like a mammoth or an elephant, something big with round tracks.
Lean towards mammoth, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, and it's not long before, as you're traveling, you run into a mammoth, ridden by a frost giant.
Oh, good.
Fuck.
And seeing you, the frost giant grins and says, "Snack, hungry." And my question for you guys is, do you want to do this combat now?
Yes.
I only have until 11 because I have to work today, so we might have to pause it mid-combat, or do you want to save it for next week?
We could pause it mid-combat. That doesn't seem like a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's... combat music. Here we go.
Can we rearrange the order that people would be standing in, though, please? I strongly doubt.
Yes,
Jesus.
I just threw tokens on there. You can arrange yourselves where you think you would be.
I assume I'm behind Eva because we're on the same sled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or you guys would be side by each, I think.
Yeah.
Gripping it. Oh. Why is this working?
10 plus 9.2. Let me just double check that that is correct.
Oh dear.
Proficiency bonus is 4. Initiative bonus is 4.
Okay, well, I rolled terribly, but you guys didn't. Cora, you are up first.
Oh shit, I was not prepared for that. I was just rearranging what spells I had too. I'm just gonna go for the nice, simple, I'll hit everybody with bless.
Ooh, hell yeah.
Okay.
And I'll upcast it. I'll even get me with bless.
Oh, wow.
And then I will, I don't know, cower. That's it.
Okay. Eva, takes one look at this thing and is like, oh, for fuck's sake, and will use her bonus action to activate her radiant transformation. Although this token can't transform.
Oh, what?
Yeah, this token won't let me transform.
I pulled your one from the main page on because that's where I had Hal's and I couldn't figure out
I see.
sheet. Hang on. A turn.
16.2.
16.2. And remove that one. Delete that one. And move that over there. And put Eva back up.
Okay. Right.
Right
But yeah,
there.
Eva is going to transform into her radiant form.
Hi.
And hi, how's it going? And then is going to. Is it within
Alright.
10 feet of Hal for the bonus movement? Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay. So she is going to. Let me just double check another range. Okay, cool. She is going up. She's going to go up 30 feet. So
Bye,
let me
fun.
just. Bye bye. 3. And then she is going to throw a dagger at the giant.
Okay.
Normal. Yeet.
That'll hit.
Hey. Unfortunately, I don't meet any of the qualifiers for sneak attack, so we'll just do a little bit of damage. So let's just turn on that one. Go away notification, thank you. So it's 10 damage.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah, she's just like hovering 30 feet up in the air, having thrown the thing at him, and will end turn.
Sounds good. Hal, you are up next.
Okay, I am operating under the assumption that this is difficult terrain still, yes?
Yes, it will be difficult terrain.
I
Nah,
am
we should've got
going
snowshoes.
to use my bonus action to become large,
Mm-hmm.
which
Be
I
large.
can't do with this token, so you'll have to do that for me. Sorry.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I can absolutely do that for you.
Mm.
Here you go.
Thank you.
That could be a thing we could do with token mod. We could make him a macro to.
He has
push-
one.
push
I don't know
button
why
could be-
it's
Yeah,
not
it's-
working.
Those aren't. I think they're all tied to the old token because I tried to use the
Ah.
initiative and it didn't work. So
Oh,
it's just
So
something
they're
to-
not tied to the old token because they're universal
it should be on the
ones.
character
I'll
sheet.
figure it
Yeah.
out.
Well,
They're not
I
on the
didn't try
character
the token
sheet.
size.
Ah.
That might work, but initiative just spat out like there is no attribute by that name. So I was like, oh, well, that's kind of weird.
Oh, I know why, because the initiative doesn't. The macros for the old sheet, and they're called different things on the new sheet. That's why. You'll have to get a different one for the 2024 sheet.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
I can move that far, and I will ready an action to swing the greatsword at the frost giant if he comes within range.
Okay. Turnip.
Alright, let me see if this works. Haven't used this in a while. It's just gonna take. It's just. Hold on. Measure square. No. Smack to corner.
30-foot cube.
No. No. There you go. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. There you go.
This time.
Okay. And it only, so it hits them. It doesn't hit anyone else, and we don't need to leave it as a template because it only stays.
Yep. There.
All right, so I'm gonna do my concentration. Oh, sorry, no, I have to do a
Wisdom saves.
Wisdom saving throw. Here's the frost giants. Your DC is 16.
Yep.
Frost
Save.
giant succeeds. The mammoth.
Is he a wise mammoth? He is not a
Does
wise
not.
mammoth.
Is not a wise mammoth.
I am operating under the assumption that we stopped.
Yes, you are no longer.
Yeah.
I've taken you off the dog sleds just because the dogs would not go running towards a woolly mammoth and a frost giant.
What?
Yep.
Mhm.
Alright, with that bonus action, I'll summon my weapon to me.
Okay.
And feel like this is going to be in the danger zone, but I'm just going to move up a little bit. That's it.
Okay. It is the Frost Giant's turn. He is going to... he's like kicking his mammoth, trying to get him to go forward. The mammoth isn't going forward. The Frost Giant will pull his great bow off his back.
What?
And this attack is going at Eva.
Okay.
22 to hit.
Yeah, 22 will do it.
11 piercing, 4 cold, and your speed is decreased by 10 until the end of your next turn.
15. Okay, so 15 minus 9 is 6.
And the second attack is going to go at Hal. 28
Yeah, that
to
hits.
hit Hal.
Oof.
14 piercing, 9 cold. And your speed is decreased by 10. Mammoth cannot do anything. And I think we can get one more round in here. Cora.
Alright, everything useful I have feels like a con save, which is stupid to do against here, so I will just... How far am I from fucker here? Okay. I will just toll the dead.
The
On
So
the
wisdom
Frost Giant.
save, please. Yeah, not on the mammoth. On the Frost Giant.
21.
Ooh.
Okay, well, that is fine. And then I'm going to cower behind a tree.
Okay.
Okay. Eva is going to fly over this way with only 30 feet of movement. Oh no. Like a normal person. And then she is going to throw a dagger. Let me check the range. Yeah, plenty. Advantage because he was my Vex target from last turn. So, yeet. I think a 28 might do it.
That will hit. Yeah, absolutely.
Awesome.
Sorry, that wisdom save was from the hypnotic pattern.
Does it?
Oh no.
No, it doesn't get
even
one.
Save.
No, you don't save.
He has to use an action. Okay, so he might do that next turn. Sorry, I thought it was a save. Please go ahead and roll your damage.
Yeah, let's just do some regular damage with the sneak attack. So that is 28 points of radiant damage.
Nice.
And then we go wheel around with the offhand.
That'll hit.
Cool. And then for an additional 8 points of radiant damage.
Okay.
And then she's going to spend 10-ish feet of movement to try and duck down behind the tree if she can.
Sure.
So she's now at 20 foot of height. Let me get that. Where's wheel? I'll end my turn anyway.
Okay. Hal, you're up.
Okay. I have, according to my sheet, I don't know if that's correct or not. Sheet says I have 55 feet of movement. That's right. Might have gone up because I'm large.
You always get your
Normally I would
10
have
feet
45.
from...
Because normally I'd be 35, 10 from the aura. So I don't know where the other 10s come from. I'm just going to operate under the assumption I only have 45.
I think either way they'll get you to the mammoth if that's kind of your goal, and the Frost Giant.
40 feet will get me there. Is the Frost Giant within range, or is he...
Yeah, so
behind
the
the
Frost
mammoth?
Giant is on the mammoth's back, so rules are that he actually occupies the space of the mammoth. It's just easier to see them if they're separated like this.
What I was thinking. Say, cool. 2 greatsword attacks.
Okay.
An 11's on
Air
it.
blast.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's sorry.
Yeah, I don't know what a Frost Giant AC is, but maybe. Hmm.
A 13.
won't do it, but I will take 4 from Grace.
Yep. And then
And the 26 will.
for 15 damage.
Okay.
I roll twice because I have that savage attacker.
Yeah.
The only way I could make that work. Sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
That
Nice.
is moving. I'll use my bonus action actually. I'm gonna pump a divine smite into this guy.
Cool.
Find the right tab here. Sorry. Spells. It will be a wrathful. Nah, it's just regular divine smite at 3rd level. There you go. 13.
Another 13. Nice.
Yep. That will be half.
All right, Turnip.
Get it. Move up slightly. Continue to hold my concentration. I will. Let's just throw a stake of flame on the giant.
Okay.
Disregard the extra 2.
12 is a miss.
That's 10 radiant.
10 radiant. Nice.
I'll move up 1 more. That's it.
Okay, Frost Giant is going to use his action. He keeps kicking his mammoth, trying to get it to move. That will be his action to rouse it. And he is going to drink a healing potion
What the fuck?
with his bonus action. Hang on. Okay, and that will end his turn. The mammoth is going to attack Hal. Because you're the only one I can reach. 17 to hit Hal?
Does not hit.
I guess the 13 won't either. That will end my turn, and that is where we're going to have to save game, because it is 11, and unfortunately I have to leave today.
Meh.
I know. Stupid work is stupid.
Hmm.
I'll
well.
call into your work right now and leave a bomb threat or something so you don't have to go there.
I was afraid you were going to say
that
that.
would not go over well.
No, but it'd be funny.
Let's can I get everyone to put any ongoing effects into chat just so that we remember next time we play? I am taking the marker off for
Ongoing
the
effect.
hypnotic pattern.
Hypnotic pattern's gone, pretty much.
Yeah, hypnotic pattern is gone. So your concentration is no longer going, but I think everyone's got bless.
Oh, that too.
And Eva has her Eva has her. I think we can see your radiant spirit is up. And I think that's all we have going. So I will take a screenshot of this just in case. I'm sure it'll be fine.
So you'll be able to check
But
the
when I
VOD
go
back
in-
if you need to. Obviously,
Oh,
so
that's true.
it's on the screen now. So
I fixed my spell slots because that divine smite, despite using a 3rd level spell slot, only cast at 1st level. So I just swapped it so that I used this 1st level spell slot and replaced the 3rd. And now I've gone in and edited the spell because apparently you can't just drag and drop it onto the damn sheet and have it work.
Oh, that's annoying.
Yay.
Thanks, Roll20.
Thanks, Roll20. We love you.
I know some of my spells got really fucked up on the new character sheet. I had to go in and edit a bunch of shit.
Really? That's funny. We haven't
Yeah, it was
had any
putting my
problems like that for a while.
range. Sometimes it stuck the description of the spell in the range, and so I don't know, it was crazy.
Huh. That is weird. Okay, those can close. All right, guys. Thank you so much, everyone who's watching us today. We will be playing the same time again next week. And then we will be taking a 2-week break, but we'll be playing something else. We don't know what yet. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
And yeah, thanks as always to Sirenscape.
Yeah, thanks, Sirenscape. Cool dog sled noises this week.
Yeah.
Oh my god, yeah,
That
so
was very fun. Okay. Then I will see you same time next week.
See you guys. Have a good week.
Annoyingly, we're in the middle of an ad break now, so I don't know if anyone's actually hearing this, but it's fine.
Have fun at work, Kirsty. Don't pull the stone.
Yeah.
Thanks, I'll try. Bye,
Right.
everyone. Talk to you later.
Take care.
Goodbye,
Bye.
everybody.